What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We are continuing on with these draft lottery rebuilds. We've done 1, 2, and 3, and here we are at number 4. So you guys voted for Jaden Ivey Sacramento Kings rebuild today, but I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little tempted to take Shaden Sharp instead. Before we get into today's video, guys, you could drop a like, of course, subscribe. If you are new around here, it would be greatly appreciated. So I kind of let you guys determine the top 3. So I was like, I'm going to keep going with my subscribers, seeing what they think. And, the community tab, they voted for Jaden Ivey to be the pick here at number 4 for the Kings, which I can somewhat agree with. But at the same time, I've seen some people in the comments say that the Kings should take Shaden Sharp because they need a wing. They don't need guards. I get that. I think I can kind of agree with that for sure. So I am a little tempted to take Shaden Sharp here instead of taking Jaden Ivey, but I guess we'll just kind of see how the draft falls, and you guys will know by the title of the video who I draft. But as I'm recording this, I'm not really sure how I'm going to draft. And we do have Mike Brown on the Sacramento Kings. Obviously, the Warriors just beat the Mavericks game 2. I'm recording it literally immediately after, but we also need to get a big man coach real quick, and that will be our staff signing. But heading into the draft, obviously we have pick number 4 overall, so we're either going to be taking Shaden Sharp or Jaden Ivey here. Not sure which one. We also have 7 and 19 in the second round. We have Barnes expiring contract. You have Terrence Davis expiring contract. Rashawn Holmes is here. So there's definitely going to be some trade avenues as well. I think Harrison Barnes is probably going to be very available this offseason. Just had a pretty good year last year. So maybe we could find a way to trade him away. We'll see. I know I did a trade in the 76ers video where I traded Tobias Harris for Barnes and Rashawn Holmes, which that ended up being pretty nice. But I'm not sure for the King side of things. I mean, Tobias Harris offensively would make them really nice, but defensively, Tobias Harris isn't all there. So then you'd have a front court of Tobias and Sabonis. So it would just kind of be a wreck there. So I don't think I'm going to do that today. But let's head into the draft first, and then we'll decide where we want to go from there. So let's head into pick number 4, and let's see what happens. So at pick number 4 overall, we'll see who went 1, 2, and 3 real quick. So Paulo went number 1. Jabari went number 2, and then AJ Griffin went number 3, of course, which doesn't make any sense, but hey, there he is. So number 3. So now we have our choice between either Shaden Sharp or we have a choice between Jaden Ivey. So which one do I want to take? I mean, they're both listed at 6'5", or no, Jaden Ivey is listed at 6'4". I believe Shaden Sharp's like 6'6" in real life. I mean, either way, I think the Kings are getting a good player. Obviously, Sharp's the more risky guy because, obviously he didn't play any college basketball. So maybe the Kings want the first shot. You guys voted for Jaden Ivey. You know what? I'll take Jaden Ivey. I was a little tempted to take, Shaden Sharp here, but you know what? It's fine. We'll take Jaden Ivey for this Kings roster. So Jaden Ivey is here in Sacramento, and now here we are with our other picks. So yeah, Christian Coloco listed here, Bryce McGowan, Jordan Hall. This is an early second round pick, so let's try to make this a good one. Usman Dang dropping into round 2 is actually kind of nice. Jabari Walker, but I honestly think I'm going to take Usman Dang here with my other second round pick because isn't he projected to be like lottery pick or like right outside the lottery? So I'm happy with that. And then Orlando Robinson maybe as a backup center. Sure, why not? So just like that, we come out of the draft with, of course, Jaden Ivey, which you guys voted for. So Shaden Sharp will probably be in the Pistons video, I imagine. I'm assuming that's what we'll do there. And then obviously at number 6, we'll probably do Keegan Murray. And then at number 7, we'll see. But we're going to be signing all of our players we just got. So we got Jaden Ivey, Usman Dang, and Orlando Robinson. So now we kind of have a backcourt of obviously De'Aaron Fox and Jaden Ivey, which I think is cool. I don't know if Davion Mitchell will ever be a starting caliber player, or I don't know if he'll ever start for the Kings, I should say. Let me rephrase that. But we'll see. So I do like him as my backup point guard, a little undersized at 6 foot. So he's also a good defender, obviously. So we don't have to worry about. But I do like a backcourt of Jaden Ivey and De'Aaron Fox. I think that could definitely be an interesting one. And as far as your forward situation, obviously, people were telling me they really needed forwards. So yeah, that's what I want to find. Obviously, we could start Sabonis and Rashawn Holmes together, but prefer not to do that. I'd rather start Sabonis at the center today. Barnes on an expiring contract. I would like to get something for him. If I'm the Sacramento Kings, I'm obviously looking to break that playoff drought. We've not been in the playoffs. It's been a disaster. We need to get in the damn playoffs. So that's going to be, obviously going to be my goal. So this is going to be kind of a desperality offseason for us. So Kyle Anderson, I do like slow-mo. Bring him into Sacramento. He is a winning player. So I kind of like the idea of signing him, not as a starting power forward, though. So then you have Mo Harkless, his expiring contract. You have Alex Len, you have Orlando Robinson we drafted. Rashawn Holmes and Sabonis I like as my center rotation. But Barnes is kind of my coveted asset. He's a nice 3-and-D wing. A lot of teams would sign up for that. I like Barnes, but on an expiring contract, I think it definitely makes sense for us to try to trade him. So let's go take a look around the league and see what makes sense, because we need forwards that we like. Barnes on expiring. So Julius Randle. No, I'm not going to do that, but Randle could be a guy. You obviously, they've been in the sweepstakes for Siakam in the past. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I feel like Siakam's not going anywhere, unfortunately. The Pistons, you have Jeremy Grant. I mean, that's easy. I'm not going to do that today. Jeremy Grant would be cool and all, but you got Keldon Johnson, which that's not going to happen either. So I feel like I got to get a little creative here. Maybe even Andrew Wiggins. If the Warriors were going to keep Andrew Wiggins past the season, I could see Wiggins being a nice addition in Sacramento. He'd be a really good starter there if they could pull that off. So I wouldn't mind that. And then, of course, Barnes going back to Golden State would be kind of an interesting scenario there as well. But I don't know. I want to make a trade. I did bring up Tobias Harris earlier, and I'm sure he'd be available. But defensively, it would be kind of a disaster. But maybe offensively, it would just be fine, and we would just make it work. But we'll see. I'm going to look around the league a little bit, see if I find anything. I'm going to trade Barnes. I'm going to try to get something in return for him. So I am going to try to get Andrew Wiggins from the Golden State Warriors. I think he makes a lot of sense here in Sacramento. Would be a really good 3-and-D wing here. Obviously, he's been really good for the Golden State Warriors. And I also just saw like something on Twitter about how the Warriors are not going to be able to keep everybody past this season with Jordan Poole's contract coming to interesting close. So this saves them like a little bit of money. We kind of match salaries a little bit, but obviously, expiring contracts a little bit easier to get rid of. So they get Barnes back, who would be really solid. Obviously, he played there before, so we're going to offer this, and they accept it. So just like that, the Warriors get off some money that gives them, money to open up for a Jordan Poole extension. And then we get Andrew Wiggins, who I think actually makes a lot of sense here in Sacramento as like a starting small forward for this roster. So I actually like Andrew Wiggins here. I think he helps out immediately. Obviously, he was an all-star starter. I know some people don't believe in him or didn't believe in that, but he was, so we can't take that away from him. So we get rid of Barnes, take on Andrew Wiggins, who makes a lot more money, but maybe we just see him as a better player. And I think, arguably, maybe he's better than Barnes. Maybe you don't agree with that. I don't know. But we get Andrew Wiggins here, who I do like. So now we need a forward. We really badly need a power forward as well. So let's go look. I do want to sign Slow-Mo because, like I said, I think he's a winning player, and I think he makes sense. And we are looking to win. So Kyle Anderson, I'm going to sign on this roster. So Kyle Anderson, welcome to Sacramento. And then we also have DiVincenzo as a free agent. And honestly, I don't know if DiVincenzo will really be back in Sacramento. There was some kind of problems there where he was kind of saying that the Kings were trying to diminish his value or something like that, where they weren't playing him a ton. So I think his sign and trade DiVincenzo makes some sense. So I'm going to sign DiVincenzo to a deal, and I'm going to throw him a sign and trade for a starting power forward somewhere. If I can find one, we'll see. So I'm going to sign DiVincenzo. We're going right back to the trade market. Immediately, I think of Royce O'Neal, who makes around $9 million, but we'll see if I can find anything different. So I'm actually not going to be trading DiVincenzo. He's going to be stuck here in Sacramento. He progresses up 3 anyway, so we're going to take that. Davion Mitchell progresses. Wiggins goes down and Sabonis goes down, which is a little unfortunate, but again, I still do like Wiggins a lot, and I don't go for Wiggins all that often, so I think it kind of gives us a little bit of a different look as well. And worst case scenario, we don't re-sign him, right? I mean, he's making $30 million. I don't know how much he's going to ask for after this season, but he has improved his defense a lot in Golden State, so I really like him as a fit here for this team as needing a defensive stopper. So I like Wiggins potentially being that. So if we look at the starting 5, and we have Kyle Anderson here as well, it's De'Aaron Fox, Jaden Ivey, of course, who we drafted, Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, Domantas Sabonis, who they traded Halliburton for. So I guess Jaden Ivey kind of replaces Tyrese Halliburton in a way. But Halliburton was more of a point guard to me anyway. But Sabonis, DiVincenzo, Davion Mitchell, Rashawn Holmes, and Metu is your bench. So it's not a bad bench. I like Kyle Anderson. I'm not sure I love him as a starter. He'll be fine defensively as well. On top of that, Mike Brown, of course, just was coaching Andrew Wiggins as well. So that makes some sense as well there. So yeah, I kind of like this. We're going to see what happens. Shot tendencies wise, we have De'Aaron Fox up to a 96, which I agree with. Jaden Ivey's is a 68. Honestly, we'll leave that the way it is because Jaden Ivey, the rookies progress their shot tendency as it goes along. But I kind of want Wiggins, since we did trade for him, to be pretty good. And I'm going to move Sabonis like an 80 as well. So we'll see what happens this season. Can the Sacramento Kings make the playoffs? Obviously, we've been looking to do that for a long time. So let's see what happens here. Hopefully find a way to make the playoffs in our first season with Jaden Ivey, though. That'd be really cool. So at the end of the season, like usual, Luka Doncic wins MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Washington on the Wizards. And you got Dinwiddie, 6th man. Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year. LaMelo Ball, Most Improved. And Nick McMillan is your Coach of the Year. So here's your All-NBA first team. Luka, I'm imagining we didn't have any All-NBA team members, obviously. But all rookie first team I'm looking, I want to take a look at. And we did not have Jaden Ivey on here, which makes sense. His shot tendency was quite low, but he did make all rookie second team along with Shaden Sharp as well. So Jaden Ivey, we'll look at his stats here in a second. But the good news is, hey, we made the play-in tournament. So that's better than what the Kings have been doing in the past. We'll take that 10th seed in the West. That is exciting as all get out for the Kings fans. So I'm still excited about that. 24 from Fox, 17 from Sabonis, 15 from Wiggins, and then 14 from Jaden Ivey in his rookie year, which isn't too bad. I'm happy with that. Obviously, he's going to progress even more next year as well. DiVincenzo, 11 off the bench, 9 from Kyle Anderson, 7 from Davion Mitchell. I like Kyle Anderson, but I feel like we definitely need to find a better starting power forward for sure. I'm going to try to resign Wiggins if he doesn't want too much money. We'll see where that's at. And then, obviously, we're in the play-in tournaments. We'll see if we can get into the playoffs. Going up against Denver, though, so it's not going to be easy. They have MPJ. They drafted Tari Eason. But we'll see what happens. Can we beat the Nuggets to potentially get into the playoffs? And no, we end up losing. So we are headed to the lottery once again, which is just nothing but pain. The Pacers got the damn 3rd seed. Wow, okay. Shout out to Indiana. But we got the Atlanta Hawks going on to win it all over the Grizzlies in 7. But hey, man, we're headed to the lottery again. Play-in tournament was a good step, right? I'm sure Kings fans would be really excited about even being in the play-in tournament. But it's not good enough. And we need to get in the damn playoffs. So we are projected pick number 11, which actually isn't too bad. But honestly, with this pick in this offseason, I might trade it low key. I don't know. Unless we get lucky and jump into the top 4 again, I might trade this pick. Toronto gets number 14. I'll watch till 11. If we jump into the top 4, I'm going to be freaking astonished. But we'll see. Knicks get number 13. And number 12, they get number 13 via the Dallas Mavericks. We're projected number 11, obviously. So the Knicks, get 12 and 13. So we are projected, and they got the Charlotte Hornets pick. Number 11, do we jump in the top 4? And we do not. Okay, so we do not drop into the top 4. So we have the 11th overall pick, which will probably be valuable somewhere. So again, probably going to be looking to trade this pick this offseason. Again, the Kings are a team that are looking to make the postseason. So yeah, I don't think you trade number 4. I think it was too high of a draft pick. But at number 11, I'm good. I'm definitely trading this pick, I think. I'm definitely going to try to get a win now player for sure. So let's go and see what we could find around the league for that. So if we take a look at our salary situation and see who we could trade away. So Sabonis, obviously, I'm not looking to trade him away. We have DiVincenzo's contract. We have Kyle Anderson's contract. Rashawn Holmes' contract. And we have pick number 11. And we have Ousmane Dieng. So we have quite a bit of assets here to make at least one trade for a starting power forward. I plan on re-signing Wiggins. We need to find a good defending power forward. Again, Siakam, top of my mind, makes a lot of sense. I would love Siakam on this team, but I don't know. We'll see if he's even available. The Lakers, we'll see who's rebuilding and selling, and then we'll base it off that, right? So we got the Nets, we got the Nuggets who are selling. Obviously, MPJ is cool, but again, like I said, I want guys that are actually going to be decent defensively as well. So Miles Turner, Pelicans got Zion, but we're not going to be able to get Zion. Obviously, the Pistons, Jeremy Grant. The Raptors are buying in Pascal Siakam's expiring contract. Okay. I would love Pascal Siakam on this Kings roster, obviously. So I might go bark up the tree. Mikal Bridges being available makes me very happy as well. So could I potentially have Bridges and Wiggins as my starting forwards? That could be an option. That could definitely be an option. I like the idea of Bridges on this team. Edwards, that's not going to happen. Nasir Little doesn't really move the needle. The Warriors with Harrison Barnes got back to the playoffs. Maybe we get Harrison Barnes. Just kidding. Chris Middleton. Maybe Chris Middleton could be available at this point at 31 years of age. That could be an interesting one. Chicago Bulls. DeMar DeRozan. I don't really want him, but there's some options. And Kawhi and Paul George. They just were terrible. So imagine I could get Paul George, Kawhi from the Clippers. Man, they would be. I feel like they would be available, but I don't know if Kawhi would really want to go to Sacramento. I don't know. It would be fun to get one of those two guys, but they're both kind of old. So, I mean, they're getting up there in age, I guess I should say. Jimmy Butler, same thing, would be fun. But you know what? I'm thinking either Bridges or Siakam. That's who I'm going to go for. I'm going to see if I can make it happen. I'm offering DiVincenzo, Ousmane Dieng, my 11th overall pick, and my 2025 pick for Pascal Siakam to be my brand new power forward here in Sacramento that we desperately need. They do not agree to that. I am willing to throw in another first because, like I said, we are desperate to make the playoffs. Siakam would definitely give us that edge, and they still don't agree to that. Okay, you drive a hard bargain. I'll throw in my second round pick as well. They still don't agree. Damn. Okay. Really? Oh, no, I can't throw in Sabonis. Sorry. Is there anybody else I can throw in? Kyle Anderson, Rashawn Holmes would probably get us. Maybe I just throw in Rashawn Holmes in there. So Rashawn Holmes with all this. I agree. So we definitely shipped out a lot. But again, we are a desperate team, man. We're trying to get the damn playoffs with this Kings roster. And Siakam has been a guy the Kings have been connected to. So I'm more than happy with that. So now Wiggins and Siakam will be my starting forwards next to Jaden Ivey, De'Aaron Fox, and then Sabonis. So I like it. I think that's awesome. I'm happy with that. I don't know why I jumped to the draft. We obviously don't have a draft pick. Siakam was also an expiring contract. So we have Kinsey in the second round, but Orlando Robinson will accept, and then Mitchell is back. So we might have been able to throw Davion Mitchell in that trade as well. Maybe Toronto would want him instead. But Andrew Wiggins only wanting $14 million. Sign me up for that. I'm definitely okay with that. I'm going to give him a 4-year, $12 million deal each year. Andrew Wiggins is going to still be here in Sacktown. I love that addition, or love bringing him back, I guess I should say. So last but not least, I want to look at my bench. We have Davion Mitchell backing up Fox. We traded DiVincenzo, so we have Jaden Ivey. We have Wiggins. We have Siakam and Anderson, which I like a lot. And then you have Sabonis and Orlando Robinson. We obviously traded away, unfortunately, traded away Rashawn Holmes. So we don't, we could rely on Orlando Robinson. So that's fine, I guess. And then we need a wing. We need a backup wing player. So shooting guard and small forward. We have Cody Martin, who I do like as a potential guy. We have Osman. I'm going to go Cody Martin here. I'm going to give him a deal to be my backup shooting guard or small forward, either way. And then Ousmane Dieng, obviously we traded away in that Raptors trade, so we don't even have to worry about him really. So we're going to move Caleb or Cody Martin to small forwards up to a 78 overall. So just like that, we technically have a 9-man rotation. I might sign a backup center just in case. There's really no good ones actually. So no, never mind. We're stuck with what we got. So Robinson will be the backup center. But now we are in full go win it all mode. Wiggins, Siakam, De'Aaron Fox, Sabonis, Jaden Ivey is going to progress. Davion Mitchell progressing. We're in full go get it mode. There we go, man. Let's go into season number 2. Made the play in last year. We got a little bit of a taste of what postseason basketball tastes like. But, some people say the play-in is not the playoffs. Maybe somebody disagrees, but this year we're looking to get in the actual thing. You know what I mean? We got the piece. Now I want the whole thing. So at the end of the season, LaMelo Ball wins MVP for the Charlotte Hornets. Victor wins Rookie of the Year. Brogdon, 6-man. Davis, Defensive Player. Pokusevski, most improved on the Jazz. And Rick Carlisle is your coach of the year on probably the Pacers still. So the Pacers are damn good. All-NBA first team, you got LaMelo, Luka, Tatum, Giannis, and Embiid. Here's your All-NBA second team. All-NBA third team, all-defensive first team. I don't know if you have any, Kings players representing, but boys, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the playoffs. Our mission is successful. We finally got the Kings in the postseason. At one point, we were the 2nd seed. And honestly, man, looking at this bracket, I think we have the potential of going to the Western Conference Finals. I do. I like my chances. So let's go look at the player stats. We have 21 from De'Aaron Fox, 19 from Siakam to take some pressure off of him, 17 from Jaden Ivey, so already just like that, Jaden Ivey is getting better, 16 from Sabonis, 12 from Andrew Wiggins, and 8 from Davion Mitchell off the bench. Kyle Anderson, Cody Martin, Orlando Robinson did his thing as well. So things are on the up and up. Now, obviously, we're here. We did not make the playoffs last year. It's our first time in so many damn years, so we're looking to make the most of it. Playing the Timberwolves, who in their own right are a good roster. They don't have D'Angelo Russell anymore unless he's just on the bench somewhere, which he is not. He is gone. They have Joe Val, though. Okay, interesting. We got Portland and Oklahoma City, so let's see if we can, take care of the Timberwolves here. Game 1, we are down 1-0. Not a good start. Lost by 30, so not good. Game 2, we're down 2-0. Okay, not what I envisioned, to be honest with you. 24 and 23 from Fox and Ivy, but so far, yeah, we suck. Okay. All right. Well, I said Western Conference Finals, and no, we get swept in round 2. Nice. All right. Well, now we have the Portland Trailblazers getting eliminated in the Western Conference Finals, and the Hawks going to win it all. Who do the Blazers have that they're making it to? They got the 1st seed. Oh my goodness, this team is getting the 1st seed. All right, cool, I guess. But yeah, really disappointed by that. It's cool we got in the playoffs, but getting swept, it's not good. It's not great. So back to the drawing board. Obviously, we have no picks, so we're not even really worried about the lottery. We just traded a lot of them for my man Pascal Siakam, but I think it was worth it. Siakam elevated us a little bit, got in the playoffs, but getting swept does not taste good. So we are back to the drawing board right now. So let's just go straight to rookie signing. I don't think we had a pick at all, if I'm not mistaken, and I guess we did. Not sure from what, but we did. So Troy Wright, welcome to the... Did I have a draft class loaded? I'm pretty sure I did, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, I just don't recognize these guys. All right. Player options, Jaden Ivey, Davion Mitchell are back. Qualifying offers, Robinson. I definitely want to bring him back as my backup center. And I don't know if we have any other important free agents. Yeah, Siakam. And Sabonis on top of that. So I have to pay my front court probably $60 million combined. So this isn't ideal, but I'm doing... Wow, we have cap space for days, actually. I do want to sign Siakam, and I think we do want to sign Sabonis as well. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, if you really think about it, we technically... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. No. No, no, no. This isn't happening. Hold on. Sabonis. Please do not leave me for the Warriors. Please don't do that. Okay. Let me increase his offer because I was being stingy. I do not want you to leave me for the Warriors, so hopefully he doesn't do that. And then Siakam, he has 7 offers as well. Okay, where's number 1 offer? And then, okay, we're back to being Sabonis number 1 offer. So we're signing my front court to a big contract, signing both of them to some big deals. We're paying for this team. You know, it's the first team that's made the playoffs, so we're happy with it still, obviously. And then we also have Kyle Anderson as a free agent, which I would love to have him back, but if he's not gettable, that's fine. With Cody Martin, I still do like Siakam, and yeah, we need Robinson back as well. So we need a power forward, so let's go see what we have. So Kyle Anderson, he's 30 years old, so maybe I go a different direction. Maybe I have like Max Strus. You have Jalen McDaniels, Royce O'Neal, Obi Toppin even being out here is kind of cool. Larry Nance, Otto Porter, who's is a future Portland Trailblazer, by the way. But let's just go Kyle Anderson again on a minimum deal, I guess. And then we'll sign Kyle Anderson back. And then I guess we'll go ahead and sign McDaniels too, just in case if Kyle Anderson sucks. So we'll go and we'll wait on Robinson, and then we'll be ready to roll again. So just paid my front court a ton of money. We are paying for this team. So luxury tax probably. Siakam, Jaden Ivey's up to an 87. Fox Mitchell. So Wiggins is up to an 80. So, I mean, yeah, we kind of need to get it all together this year. So hopefully, third time's a charm. You know, we got play in, got the 4th seed. Hopefully this year, it's all the way to the moon, baby. Make the damn playoffs and we win a championship. So LaMelo Ball is your back-to-back MVP, but that's not what we're here for, man. We're here to win a damn championship. So we went from the 4th seed to the 3rd seed. So obviously we got bounced out in round 1 last year. So hopefully this year we don't get bounced out in round 1 again. So we're going up against the Golden State Warriors, which does not sound fun, to be honest. If we just saw, you know, I just saw the Warriors play tonight, and no lead is safe with them. So even if we're up 3-0, I don't feel safe. But it's 22 from De'Aaron Fox, 20 from Jaden Ivey. So Jaden Ivey progressing really well for us. 18 from Siakam, 15 from Sabonis. Wiggins with 14. So it's the Wiggins revenge series here because the Warriors traded him away. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we can beat the Golden State Warriors, who have Steph, Jordan Poole. So obviously I gave them, or I took Wiggins off of them so they could pay Jordan Poole. And they have James Wiseman, Kuminga, Livingston, Moses Brown, and Alondes Williams. Well, game 1. We're down 1-0. Okay. Siakam draws 43 and we still lose. Game 2, we even it up, so that's good. And now we can go ahead and see if we can beat them in game 3. We're up 2-1. Game 4, we're up 3-1, and we beat them in 5. Let's go. We're on to round 2. We get to play the Oklahoma City Thunder, which the Thunder always seem to find a way to have a stupid good team. Levine, Josh Gideon, Jabari, and Tillman as well. Game 1, we're up 1-0. So good start. 21 from Shea, 24 from Ivy. Game 2, they even it up. Game 3, we're up 2-1. Okay, go up 3-1. Okay. And we beat them 5. Let's go. We're in the Western Conference Finals with the Kings. Okay. Brace yourself. Now we get to play the Rockets, who have AJ Griffin, Jalen Green, Kennedy Chandler. You know, I get you wanted AJ Griffin, but I think you should have drafted Jabari probably. Maybe. Or maybe not Jabari. Maybe you should have drafted Banchero. I don't know. Game 1, we're up 1-0. Game 2, they even it up. Okay, fair. Game 3, they're up 3. Dude, please don't lose. Please don't lose, man. Okay, it's fine. We won okay, game 6. We got to win this one. Win game 6, force us back to Sacktown. We're chilling. Come on. Let's go. This is a huge game 6. Huge game 6. We're blowing them out. So this is good so far. And we did it. 133 to 109. Fox drops 30. Ivy drops 29. Siakam drops 25. Exactly what we signed up for. Game 7. Here we go. This is a big one. If we lose game 7 after coming back from 3-1, I'm going to be pissed because 2K always is doing that, doing that stuff with me. But we're good. Yeah, we're blowing them out. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Not in the clear yet. Not in the clear yet. We're good. 161-31. We're going to the NBA Finals with the Sacramento Kings, 25, 23, and 27. All right, Charlotte Hornets times. They drafted Keegan Murray, solid. Miles Turner is also. We always talk about Miles Turner, being with LaMelo Ball, and they got that done. So we'll see. But game 1, this is the MVP as well. We're up 1-0, 127 to 125. LaMelo Ball drops 30. He shot 22 times. Was very inefficient. Wiggins is probably on him right now. 19 from Wiggs as well. Game 2, we're up 2-0. So far, so good. 34 and 12. Andrew Wiggins 22, so Wiggins has been phenomenal. Game 3 and game 4. Or no, we didn't win yet. What about now? Let's go, baby. Just like that, we end the drought with the Sacramento Kings, and we won them a championship with Jaden Ivey, Siakam, and Sabonis. So this is how you do it, Sacramento. Now, obviously, it's not this easy. I make it look easy in a video game, but regardless, I'm still happy with how this rebuild went. I don't know if we'll ever redo these draft lottery rebuilds, because like I said, man, honestly, I could have done all 4 of these rebuilds, and all these picks could be totally wrong. It's just like not for sure what's gonna happen this year, which is kind of the beauty of this draft this year. But I hope you guys enjoy the video regardless. Next will be a Shade and Sharp Pistons rebuild, I think. So that's what you can be on the lookout for. But thank you guys for watching. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.